You can ask me all your questions. Let me go live on Instagram as well. I'm going to click it here. Let's see if the connection is good. Gonna make it happen. Yes, I think we are live. Okay, cool. Everything is working right now. So let me cut that. I think everything is working. Everything is perfect. Everything is fabulous. Hi, everyone. I am Raphael, the world's medium. And every Friday night at 6 p.m., 9 p.m. New York time, I do a Tarot Life show where you can ask your question. You can type in your question and see what's going to happen to you in the next week. Or you could ask me a question about work, love, money, anything you really want to know. You know, we are all always really wondering what's going to happen. You know, does my friend loves me? You know, am I going to get fired at work? Or what's going to happen with COVID? So you can ask all your questions. What I would suggest you is to join me on YouTube right now. You can see here my new t-shirt. You can see on Instagram. If you join me there, it's much easier to ask questions. It's just like straightforward, very easy. But if you don't want to join, you can still be on Instagram or just ask your questions. So what I like to do on Friday, I like to first talk about astrology and see, you know, what's going to happen for different signs. So sometimes I'm looking down, sometimes I'm looking up. Up is Instagram, down is YouTube and Facebook and everyone. I wanted to say hi to Caitlin. I wanted to also say hi to Kristen. They're both on YouTube. So welcome tonight. Welcome to Jeff. I think that's you. I just waved at you on the Instagram. So tonight I'm going to tell you a little bit about astrology. So what is going to happen for each of your sign? I would like you to tell me what is your sign. You can type it in on YouTube. You can type it in wherever you see that video. Of course on Instagram as well. And I'm going to tell you a little bit what's going to happen this week. So for Aries this week, it's a week of success. I really like what I see. The card that I picked up was this amazing opulent crystal card. So great things for you this week. A lot of success, good things. I see Caitlin is Taurus on YouTube. So yes, I'm going to tell you a little more about Taurus right now. This is a second sign. In fact, I think we have two Taurus right here. We have Kristen who's a Taurus because I know you already. We have Caitlin on YouTube right now. So what's happening for Taurus this week? Take a little better care of your health. You know, it's very much about taking care of your health this week. You know, maybe you have been a little bit nasty with your body. Maybe you didn't eat properly, didn't sleep properly, or stressed. So this week, take care of your body, get a little massage, or, you know, massage yourself, get a good bath, you know. And I know it was raining in LA, by the way. Somebody said there was a big storm today. So it's a good time to have a bath, to eat well, to have a soup, you know. So that's what I see for Taurus this week. Take good care of your body this week. Then we have Gemini. Gemini, you know, it's very much about forgiving. You know, sometimes people are nasty with you, they do bad things to you, and you're like, I'm gonna do something to them, I'm gonna say something about them, I'm going to say horrible things, you know, about them, I'm going to fight, they did something awful to me, so I'm just gonna really fight with them. But this time, no, Gemini, this week, forget about it, leave it, you know, leave it as it is. Sometimes it's better not to do anything, and that's really what I'm feeling for you this week. Do not do anything, just forget about it, forgive, forget, forgive. By the way, my name is Raphael. I am the world's medium. I have been doing readings for 30 years. I'm also a medium, and I do a show every Friday on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. It's all over. And you can ask questions. You can type in a question you have about work, love, money, anything you want to know about yourself or about your lover or about someone that you care about or about someone you don't like, actually. You want to know what they're thinking of you, what's going on in there. You will be able to type in your question. You can type your question on Instagram or on YouTube at the same time. And I will be responding, answering you in a few minutes. What you can do now is tell me what your astrology sign is, because I'm telling you a little bit what's going to happen for this week. And now I'm talking about Cancer. So Cancer this week, it's very much about heart healing. You know, you need to heal your heart. I know Cancer sometimes, you know, they're a little bit like they have this shell around like a crab, you know, like a crab. And inside is very soft. So they're very sensitive. Sometimes when you have a friend who's a Cancer, you think they're okay. And they say, yeah, no problem. But then finally later you realize that you hurt them so bad. And that's kind of what's been happening to Cancer, you know, these past months. It was very much that way. So you need more healing, you know, you need more, listen to yourself, see what hurt you. The Cancer is a bit like a child sometimes. And family is very important for Cancer. So what happened this week? Why did you feel hurt? There's something about you that feels a bit hurt. So ask yourself what it is and get some healing with that. Okay, so I'm going to say hi to these new people on Instagram that just joined us. And I want to show you my new t-shirt. I printed it here in Mexico. It's the address of my YouTube. So of course on YouTube, you can see it reversed, but on Instagram, it goes in the right way because the camera is reversed. So youtube.com/Raphael Psychic. You can join my channel right now. The best is when you subscribe to my channel. It's free, but you can be notified whenever there will be a show. So it's really exciting. I wanted to say hi to Zalo, to Michael as well, to Tsar, to Steve Perry on the Instagram. And of course, we have Kristen and Caitlin right now on YouTube. So then I have, let me see my little piece of paper, because every week you see, I pick some cards and then I print it, and one card for each sign. I use the crystal cards, and then I can see a little bit what's going to happen for every sign. And I tell you every Friday what's going to happen for the week to come. So then we have, where was I? Leo this week is very much about balance. Is there a Leo out there? I would like to know. Is there a Leo on Instagram? Is there a Leo on YouTube? Let me know if you're there. I want to hear you, the Leo. I want to see a sign. But anyway, even if you're not here, what's happening this week, it's about balance. Find the balance. You need to regain balance. Sometimes Leo is like, Leo can get hurt too. It always feels like the Leo is like the star in the zodiac, and always like really lots of self-confidence. Madonna, the singer, is a Leo, and all these people. So they have a lot of self-confidence. They look amazing. They're always a bit like a Leo with a big hair sometimes. Leo do look like Leo. I don't know if you noticed. But this week, it's about regaining balance. Maybe something hurt you and you were like, oh, I'm really hurt. I don't like what they did to me. So that's what I'm feeling this week. Leo, this week, you need to regain this balance. And sometimes I feel like an energy clearing is a good thing. You can use Himalayan salt, the one you have in the kitchen, the pink salt. I'm just going to say hi to people joining me on Instagram, because now I'm live every Friday as well. And so yes, energy clearing for Leo this week would be very good for you. You put some Himalayan salt on you, you have a shower or a bath, and then it clears the bad energy. It can help you regaining a sense of balance. Then we have Virgo this week. So Virgo this week, be a little bit careful, because sometimes Virgo, I don't know if you're really well protected. People can be nasty to you, and it's a time to get more protection. So what I use a black tourmaline, but I have it in my box behind. So I like to use this kind of thing. I'm going to show you. I mean, I show you very often, but it's a black tourmaline. I got this one in Mexico, but you can buy it, of course, anywhere else in the world, in Venice, in Paris, in London, everywhere. It's a very good crystal to wear to get protection. When people are really against you, are really nasty with you, that's a crystal that I feel is very, very good for you. The same as if you have bad vibes in your house and you're not sure about what's happening. You hear some spirits at night and you can't sleep and you don't know what's going on. Black tourmaline is a good crystal for you. So that's what I feel for Virgo this week. Very much a good crystal for you this week, the black tourmaline. Protection. Don't take all that shit from everyone. Protect yourself, and just tell them to, leave you alone. So then we have Libra this week. Is there a Libra out there? I would like to know. Is there a Libra? Can someone raise their hand? Libra out there? Anyway, Libra this week, it's about abundance. Libra likes luxury. They like comfort as well, balance. And this week, you're getting a lot of great things for you. The abundance is coming. Maybe you were waiting for money, for a new job, for a new car, for something new. I see a lot of great things coming for you. Maybe new love as well. A sense of something renewing itself, some renewal in the things department, like having new things, having new money, maybe new love. By the way, I'm sweating because I closed the window. I'm in Mexico, and now the summer is starting to arrive, and there's a bar close to my place, and they play music, so I had to close the window, and I didn't put the fan enough, so that's why I'm sweaty. Don't worry, I'll survive. I will survive with the sweat, but that's why I look so shiny. So then we have Scorpio this week. Scorpio this week, it's very much for you. What's very important for you is to connect with different energies that are surrounding us. Sometimes a lot of people are not aware of it, or they think it's bullshit, astrology, vibrations, crystals, but it's not, obviously. Otherwise, not so many people would really be into it. And for Scorpio this week, yes, it feels like you need to connect yourself with all these, different ways of seeing life, different energies that are around you, a different way of seeing people around you, seeing situation, and a different way to have an action to what's happening to you. So this is what I suggest for you this week, the Scorpio. There was a lot of conflict last week. So this week, it's very much about you understanding that you have the power to control what's happening around you, using all these energies that we can't see. And of course, you can use astrology, for instance, understanding, who's around you, what sign they are. What I'm telling you today for every sign could help you to, to navigate through all these people that surround you. And you could have a different approach to it and to them and to the connection you have and to the conflict and to the love. And so all these energies can help you very much into navigating through this crazy world. So then we have the Sagittarius this week. So I see you need to love yourself more. It's very much about loving yourself. Sometimes we forget that we were just born like one person. We're not born like two people stuck to each other. So meaning that we are enough of ourselves, we have enough love in ourselves. We don't need anyone to be loved or to show us anything. We can absolutely be alone and be totally fine, fully functional. So this week, this is a message for Sagittarius. You can be alone and feeling great about who you are. You don't need anyone to be with you. You can be alone and love yourself. So it's very much about you maybe seeing, what makes you lovable, what's great about you. Maybe you're sexy, maybe you're intelligent, maybe you are a great friend, maybe you have an amazing skill, you always know what to say. So it's very much a moment for you to see, what's great about yourself and love yourself for that. So that's what's happening for you this week, Sagittarius. You are alone. It's okay. You are great. You don't need anyone else to love you. You can just love yourself and feel amazing about yourself because you have enough love within you. Okay. So then we have Capricorn this week is very much about grounding. So Capricorn is an earthy sign. They're pretty grounded usually. They're not like out there. But this week you need to kind of like get back to your principles, get back to where you come from, to your usual ideas, how you react, how you do things. Get back to you, basically, and even if the energy is a little bit fucked up around, get back to who you are, get your feet back on earth, and just, relaunch yourself. That's very much what it is about this week with Capricorn, okay? Then we have Aquarius. So I want to remind you, I say it every week on this show that I do on YouTube, we are in the age of Aquarius. Everyone talks about it. What is the age of Aquarius? It's very much about vibrations. It's an air sign. It's about internet, electronic, sharing everything. It's very much the COVID, actually. It's quite connected to Aquarius as well. So it's all this kind of vibration, all these things that we can't see that are going around us. So this week for Aquarius, unfortunately, there's a sense of conflict. So what are we going to discover on TV? What is going to happen for you to really feel this conflict? It feels like the energy you have is not in sync with the rest of the world just for this week, even though you are completely leading you're completely leading the zodiac for like the next 2,000 years, Aquarius, and I'm jealous. But that's the way it is. Pisces, you need a bit of courage this week. Sometimes Pisces feels a little bit, it's an empath, the Pisces is like the sign that's the most empathable sign. So you really care about others. You wish others well, and you really want them to feel good. And sometimes you feel, very emotional. That's how you are. So this week you need courage. Don't let anything make you feel down. Just get all your courage. You need to be a little bit of you need a bit of this fire energy, this Aries energy, this Leo energy, this Sagittarius energy. You need more fire this week. So be strong, and you'll get there. So this is for this week for Pisces, for the whole astrology. So right now, you can ask me any question. I'm going to answer your question. You can type them in on Instagram. You can also type them in on YouTube. You can type them in anywhere where you see me. And I will tell you what I see with my cards. I'm going to show you my cards, what I use. I use, of course, the Marseille Tarot. Is one of the very popular tarot in France. You've got all these different cards. What I like about it is that it's a very specific tarot. The cards are very, they're very specific, very spot on, very precise, I would say. It's what you see is what you get. The picture around this tarot deck are a little bit, it's not about making everything fancy and pretty, it's what you see is what you get. The death is a death, the hangman is a hangman, I just wanted to show you the death card, for instance, let me just reverse. Everything is reversed, but what you see is what you get in this deck. It's not trying to make it nicer than it is. So, you know, and talking about death, actually, the death card is not what people say, you know, you're going to die. It's not about dying. It's about changing, you know, transforming things. This is what it is about, the death cards. I just wanted to show you in the Marseille Tarot, where the cards are really, you know, straightforward. They just tell you what it is. What you see is what you get. So, meanwhile, I just wanted to remind you, I'm sweating like terribly because I'm in Mexico and the fan is not spinning enough and there's music outside, so I had to close the window. So that's why I'm sweating like a chicken, but you know, I'll be all right. Don't worry about me. And now, if you want to ask me a question, you're very welcome. I remind you, my name is Raphael, the world's medium. I have been doing tarot reading for the past 30 years. I'm also a medium. I have clients all around the world, from LA, from Dubai, France. I'm French, by the way, in case you didn't know. I have clients in England, in Mexico, Puerto Vallarta, all around the world. And I do these shows every Fridays and Mondays. So Friday at 6 p.m. LA time and New York time 9 p.m. Every Friday, you can ask your question, type in your question. And I use different cards, different decks. I'm going to show you now my crystal tarot deck that I really like. So show you different like cards that I'm using. So I really like it because, you know, for every question, there's a card that can really, you know, help you with the question you have. For instance, this card is like a card that talks about past lives. So sometimes you have a question like, why am I always having arguments with my ex? And then he keeps coming back and this and that. And, you know, so it could be something about your past life. So these cards I find are very interesting because they really tell you, or what's going to be the outcome, for instance, of a situation. Like, let's say, I'm going to get this job. Is it going to be good? That card would mean yes. The sunstone is about power. It's about, you know, going to the next level. Then you have this card, the Labradorite, that I like very much. It's very much about the situation where you're like, should I change? Should I do something about it? I'm in a situation. The Labradorite tells you, yes, move on, do it, take action, move forward. So these are my crystal cards. And then I'm going to show you a little bit my Tsar Tarot as well. There's Jay Haley who says, hi, Raphael. Hello, welcome. Welcome to Joy as well. You can ask a question if you want, Jay Haley. You can type in your question on Instagram and I will respond. I already have some question on YouTube. I wanted to show you my Tarot of the Tsar, which I like very much. It's gold and it's kind of prettier than the Marseille Tarot. So I use it a lot and I love the fact that it shines. It's of Russian origin. It's just very beautiful. I find these cards are really amazing and they're very shiny. So just like my face right now, I should probably use them right now. So yes, I should use that for the question that Caitlin is asking me. So we have a question from Caitlin right now in YouTube. So let me just wave at Talal. Hello, Talal. How are you? It's been a while. I haven't seen you. If you want to ask a question right now, I will respond with a tarot with my cards and my intuition. So Caitlin is asking me on, on YouTube. Yes, she's asking me, can you give me some info on what's is happening in my love life, like if you know the person, when we will connect, and maybe a description. Well, that's very that's a lot you're asking me. What is exactly the question you want to know? Let me just like focus a little bit on your love life and tell you a little bit what is going on right now. I want to say hi to Joey. Hello. I don't know if you are in Canada right now, but it's great to see you on Instagram. So let me see, Caitlin, a little bit what is happening in love right now. So let me put some cards and see a little bit what I see for you, Caitlin, who asked me a question on Instagram. So let me see the positives and negatives, the outcome. I'm using my Marseille Tarot. So let me see. Yes, well, I see kind of, I think that, you know, all the lack of clarity you have right now in your love story, what is happening now, it's going to clear. There will be everything is going to get much clearer. That's really what I'm feeling from the cards. You know, the first card that I'm getting is the Hangman. So usually it's like a situation where it feels like something wrong happened, somebody lied or something like that. But everything is going to be cleared. Everything is going to be fixed. That's what I'm sensing. I see a movement as well with the Queen of Wands, you know, so it means like things are moving forward. So you're moving somewhere. I think you're moving to see him, you know, it feels like you're going to get connected. And also what I like is that I see the Ace of Swords, which definitely means that there's a signature, there's a connection with someone. So I feel that you will be reconnected with this person. And I think it's going to be really, really great. So that's for Caitlin, because somebody else asked me about love right now in Instagram. But for you, Caitlin, yes, I feel there will be a reconnect with this person. You will meet them, and all the things that didn't look good will look good. It will be cleared. There will be clarity coming to you. So do not worry too much. I feel everything should be fine with you, Caitlin. So I hope you were satisfied on my answer, and let me know. Yes, I feel things are going to be okay. Things are going to be good. Let me remind you, my name is Raphael. I am the world's medium. I have been a psychic and a medium for the past 30 years. So I do tarot readings. I'm also a medium. I connect with spirits. But tonight we focus on your life. You can ask me questions about work, love, money, what is going on in your relationship with your friends, health. You can ask me any question, just one question per person, and then I will tell you what I see in the cards. So we have Steve asking me, where is my current love relationship headed? So let me see a little bit what is happening with this person you are with. Steve, let's see. I'm going to put some cards and see. So you're here, the other person is here. What is going on? So you're here, the other person is here. It's interesting what I see. It's a big connection, big connection you have with this person, but at the same time, it feels like the connection you have together is very much about the money. It's a union. Sometimes you get with someone, you're connected because it was a good idea. It seemed a good idea, especially financially. So together, there's something financial. Together, you are stronger. So it's a good, it's almost like in royalty. Sometimes people marry each other, or like a king, and a queen, or like a prince, a princess. They marry each other so the family is stronger. And it's like, so there's a sense of that between these two people, you and your relationship. But unfortunately, I don't want to say that's all there is, but it's very much about that. The emotions, the feelings, all the other stuff, I don't see it enough there. This is a problem, so that's what I'm feeling. I feel that eventually it could end for that reason, because it was like this, once again, it was almost like a marriage in the royals. They marry because it's a good idea for the family. It's a good idea for two assets, for some assets to get unified together. But it was not really about love. It was just a very good idea, very earthy. Let's get together so we're more powerful together. But maybe you forgot to think, when you are with someone, you also have to share feelings and emotions, and that I don't really see it very much. So I feel that, unfortunately, this is what could end it later in time, when you feel like you need more than what you have already. So that's what I'm sensing for you, Steve. So thank you for your question. And then let me check a little bit what's happening on YouTube. I have Tabata who's asking me, will Ken and I be in communication before the court date on April 26th? So let me see. And she's saying, you're beautiful. Thank you, Tabata. That makes me feel good. I'm so sweaty tonight. I hope you like my t-shirt. My new t-shirt that I printed here in Mexico, youtube.com/Raphael Psychic. Of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel like Tabata, who's here and who says beautiful things to me. So I appreciate that. Let me see if you're going to be in contact with Ken before the court date on April 26th, which is pretty soon. It's like in a month. So are you going to be in touch with him before the court date? So you're here, Tabata, and Ken is here. Okay, so here, he's here. I would say no. I feel that no, you're not going to be in touch before the court date. I don't feel that way. I would say no. I have to say no to this answer. It's just not happening. It's not possible. It seems very impossible. So I would say no. I don't think you will be in touch with Ken before the court date on April 26th. It's what I'm feeling. And then let me go and see a little bit what is going on Instagram, because tonight I'm looking a bit up, a little bit down. Up is Instagram, down is YouTube. So don't feel like I don't care about you. I care about everyone, but I can't put my eyes like that yet. So, I can't so I have to look a little bit up, a little bit down. So let me see. Talal is saying, I'm expecting a big amount of money from business. Will I get it? So that's on Instagram. Let me see, Talal. By the way, Talal, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can see whenever I'm live, and you will have a notification. youtube.com/Raphael Psychic is right here. So let me see what is going on with you business-wise, if you're going to get this big amount of money. So let me shuffle the cards and tell you what I see. So yeah, no, I'm talking to myself. I don't feel that you will get it. I have to say, Talal, I'm really sorry about it, but it feels that I don't think you will, actually, because Basically what happened is it was somebody ripped you off. I don't know if you understand that term. I mean, I use it a lot, but I don't even know what it means. It means like someone kind of tricked you, if I may say, you know, that's what I'm seeing. This is this card, like the 5 of Swords when it's reversed or even when it's upward, but it's very much about someone lying or somebody lying, not saying the truth, you know. And then I see the Justice coming in, which is reversed, which is against you. So it's not giving you what you were supposed to get or what you wanted. I see the Death card later on. So it feels like I think the money, unfortunately, is not going to come because you've been betrayed in that deal. So it's not wonderful, I have to say, you know. I would say that. I would recommend you to wear a citrine, a crystal citrine, yes, because that's very good for money matters, and that could maybe help you with your energy, you know, and maybe attract more. But I feel that there's something tricky around it and that you've been tricked and you won't get what you were supposed to get. So I wish you the best, you know, for the future. And I hope you will get more money from somewhere else. But this one, I unfortunately don't feel that it's going to come at this point. Thank you for your question. And then I'm going to see what is happening on YouTube. So Kristen is asking, what is my friend thinking, feeling about me in the coming week? So let me see what your friend is thinking or feeling about you in the coming week. So that's on YouTube. I got this question from Kristen. So let me see. Let me shuffle the cards. And you know what? I think I want to pick a crystal card. I think that's better for your question. So shuffling the cards and checking a little bit what is going on with you in the coming week with your friends. So let me see. Kristen, do you like my t-shirt? It's reversed, but I had it printed here. Let me know. I want to see your comments. I know you don't like to type too much. You don't feel great at typing, but I'm sure you will tell me. So let me see if your friend, what is feeling about you this week. Oh, there's something I don't love, I have to say. There's a conflict card coming in. So maybe there's something that's, maybe he's upset, you know, that's what it would say. I feel that way, you know. Yes, that's what's, maybe there's something that you said that he didn't like, you know. So yes, I would say, I don't know what you said, but you must have said something that created, maybe you pushed him, you know. Sometimes you push someone, you really want to know something, you're like, tell me, and they're like, just stop pushing me, you know. And maybe I feel something a little bit like that, like maybe he got upset about something you said, or about you know, he feels a little bit, there's a sense of a pressure. And just be careful about your words. Watch your words, if I may say. Watch what you say, because it could be perceived as, you know, differently as what you were hoping for. So just be careful with that. That's what I would say about that special person that you like. And thank you for your comment about my t-shirt. It's great to see you again, Kristen. That feels really great. So let me see now. Justin is asking me, I am waiting to hear about the job. Things look good. Let me see if things are looking good or not. Let me see for you, Justin. Okay, let me see. Okay, so let me see. Is it good? Okay. Okay, see moving. I don't feel great about this job, I have to say, you know. I think I don't feel very good about this job, Justin, from what I see. You are ready to go, but it's not very clear there. The situation there is not clear. It feels like they're waiting for something, but also it's not clear the answer they will get from the company or the place where you applied is something is not clear, something is not real, something is not, there's a lack of clarity. As a result, it is actually not a good job for you. It's not a good opportunity for you. This is what I'm sensing from the cards. So don't hope too much about this opportunity. That's what I'm sensing. If you get the job, and you might, there's a sense of betrayal as well, you know, there. I don't really like it. It may not last. That's what I'm worried about. So, but if it doesn't, if you still get the job, even if it's not a great situation, and if it ends, there will be someone to help you after that. So that's what I'm sensing. I hope that speaks to you. And please come back and tell me maybe next week, or as soon as you have some news. I would love to know. I would love to hear more about this situation, about this job you applied for, and see, you know, if I was right. It's always very interesting for me to have you coming back and telling me. All right. And then Kristen says, okay, she didn't text this person this week. He said hi. I said bye. Yes, I feel that, you know, he's talking about Kristen, about the special person that she's asking me about. Yes, it feels like there's a sense of conflict. There's a conflict thing happening right now. I'm feeling that. Yes, conflict. But it can also be a conflict between what he feels, and it's, it's sometimes people are not here in the right time. We're not expecting, to be in touch with them at this very moment. So just be a little bit careful, I find, with what you may say or next conversation. It might not be really well perceived, so you have to be a little bit careful. There's a lot of pressure right now. I feel there's a full moon as well that's around the corner, I think. So I think it's a new moon or full moon, Crystal, remind me. But there's something at the moment that's a little bit of pressure. The ocean today was a little bit crazy too. Like people are falling apart in the waves. So it's always like that when the moon is playing around. So so let me know when you will know. Let me remind you what we do here every Friday. It's not Thursday. I do the Tarot Live on YouTube. It's also on Instagram Live. You can ask your question, type in your question about work, love, money, anything you want to know about your life. So what I like is, the tarot is definitely a great way to navigate through your life, knowing where you're going. Sometimes you are in a situation, you're looking for a job. We had like this kind of question, or there's someone that you care, there's a special someone, that you met somewhere, you saw them somewhere, you talked to them sometimes, you went with them for a few dinner, you dated, and you're not sure, are they real? Are they hiding someone in the closet? Either like a woman or a man somewhere that they're hiding, so it's great. We can see with the tarot, I could kind of sneak around and see if this person is real, do they really care about you? Is that the person for you? We can look into that, especially now it's spring, this is the time to find new boyfriends, new girlfriends, new love, to open the window. The sun is coming back everywhere in the world. I mean, at least in the north hemisphere. So this is a moment, people get excited, a little birds, a little butterfly. So it's good to see, who's right for you, who's not right for you. Are they saying the truth? And then we have Sue in YouTube. So I have to tell you, thank you, Sue. I'm glad you love my shirt. Maybe I will print you one day. Maybe you will wear it. Who knows? That would be great. How are we doing, Sue? Do you have any question? Would you like to ask me something, Sue, on YouTube? Let me know. You can type in your question and I will be happy to reply. It can be a question, of course, about work, about house, about money, about love, about health. Any question can come in, and I will be very happy to respond using my Marseille Tarot, maybe for you. So this is my Marseille Tarot. I show it to you already. I wanted to remind you that I'm here every Friday at 6 o'clock LA time, 9 o'clock New York time. You can ask a question. I use the tarot. You can also be on YouTube. I really encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. So that way you can know whenever there's a show live. There's another show on Monday called Talk to Spirit. Every Monday at 6 o'clock LA time, 9 o'clock New York time. And then we talk more about spirits on Mondays. And Sue actually know that show because she asked me a question last time and it was very interesting. So now getting back to the tarot, this is my Marseille Tarot that I'm showing you right now. I like to show you my cards, my tool, how I work, what I do with my cards. I tell you the future. So Sue is asking something. She's saying, my daughter has a ghost in her apartment connected with her stove. How can I help her with that? That's very interesting. So today, usually, it's more like we talk more about tarot. So Sue, it would be better if you ask me this question on Monday, where we are more about spirits. We talk about, what's happening with ghosts, different energies, parallel energies. But what I'm going to do still, I'm not going to connect with the ghost that is creating a problem in the apartment of your daughter. But I'm going to pick a tarot card and see what is the advice from the tarot according with that, without connecting with the ghost. Let's see what the tarot want to say. And I will use the tarot of the Tsar. Yeah. So I'm going to use this one because I think it's gold, it's pretty. That's what I want to use with you today. And it looks like I'm next to a stove because I'm a little bit sweaty. I closed the window. I'm still in Mexico and it's really sunny at the moment. It's really hot, so I'm sweating. And I closed the window because, there's a bar downstairs here and they play loud music. so I don't want to be interrupted. I close the window and then I sweat. A bit like in St. Bart's too. It's the same. Sometimes you sweat in the Caribbean. It's like that too. Anyway, so let's see. Okay, what the card want to say. I'm going to pick just one card. There's something really strange. What I'm feeling, what I'm seeing is that there's something about the mother energy. So I don't know if she's thinking of having a child one day or something, you know, it's very much that way. And I feel there's something about that, that the ghost, she has, I feel that the ghost is upset about babies, or they didn't have a baby, or there's something about children as well in connection with that ghost. So there's something about that. I think the ghost, actually, I have to talk a little bit to the ghost at the same time. Now I can't just I cannot not do it because of course when I start talking to spirits and stuff, they kind of say something. I feel that this person has lost a child. The person in connection with the oven has lost a child, and they're looking for I don't know, they're looking for a family kind of thing, you know. It feels like this ghost that she has in the house is looking for a family, looking for a home. They lost a child and they're looking for a place that feels homey, where they can, so it's very much like that. But because it's a ghost, this person needs to go. But I don't feel like it's a ghost. I feel it's more like a spirit that is out there, you know. I don't feel like it's really a ghost. I feel it's just a spirit, and they're a bit sad because they lost, I feel they lost a child. There's something, they lost a child. And somehow they are connected to your daughter for that reason. So I think they just need to be reassured, you know. So that spirit needs to be reassured. That's what I would say, reassured, and you know, and comforted. That's a word, you know, to be comforted. So yes, so this person should be comforted. This ghost person, yes, that's what he feels. Yes, this person needs comfort. Yeah, that's what I'm sensing. Okay, Sue, so yes, try to do something to comfort. I know you're a bit of a medium as well, Sue, so I think you can absolutely communicate with that person, and I feel you need to communicate with that person and comfort her and tell them it's okay to go on the other side. They don't need to be here, and there's no family for this spirit here, so they can actually go. But we can talk more about it on Monday when I do the show about spirits, talk to spirits every Monday. And then let me get back to Instagram right now and see what is going on in there. So we have Simply Jocelyn who's asking, hi, will I move to, okay, somebody's jumping to YouTube. Justine, move to YouTube, come to YouTube. And then there's nobody know who's here. And then, of course, Simply Jocelyn who's asking, will I move to Colorado? So let me see, Jocelyn, if you are going to move to Colorado. By the way, you could join me on YouTube as well. Subscribe to my channel. If you like my t-shirt, youtube.com/RaphaelPsychic. That would be great to have you there. And let me see a little bit what is happening with you. Are you going to move to beautiful Colorado? So let me put some cards on the table and see. Let me put the cards and see if you're moving to Colorado. I would say that you're really ready to go, but I feel probably no. It feels like the plan is not really, it's a little bit falling apart. Sorry for the not cool news, but I feel like it's not possible. You really want to go, you're ready to move, you're ready to prepare something new, but Colorado is not ready for you. That's what I'm sensing. Maybe it's not good enough for you to be there. It's not a good place enough for you. It's not somehow, I don't know. It feels like it's not strong enough according to who you are. You need to be in a place that is more, I don't know. It feels like people have more energy, younger, fresher. So I don't want to criticize people from Colorado. I've never been there, and I know Aspen and places like that are beautiful. That being said, for you, it doesn't feel the right move. It feels like it's a little bit sleepy for you. It's not strong enough for you. So I don't see you moving there. I don't feel that it would be the right move. You would not be very happy there. So visiting is probably good, but doesn't have like, you know, this fire, this energy you have is not for you there. And for the work I see as well, it's just not great. It's kind of blocking you. People seem to be blocking you there. So, you know, we all resonate with certain places in the world. Some places are good for us. Some places are terrible. Like, I don't like the snow. I couldn't live in France in in the mountain, for instance, that would kill me. That's why I'm in Mexico. So we all have places which will, we resonate with certain places. We resonate less with others. Some people feel very happy in LA. I used to live in LA. Some people feel happy in Vegas. Some people are really happy in New York City in the winter with the boots and the snow. But for now, I do not see you moving to Colorado. So thank you for your question. I wanted to remind you, my name is Raphael. I am the world's medium. I have been doing reading for 30 years. I mean, not professionally, but I've been doing tarot reading for 30 years. And I started really professionally 10 years ago from LA. And I'm also a medium. So I talk to spirits. I do another show on Monday where we talk to different spirits and different energies from other dimensions. But here today, you can ask questions about work, love, money, or just like Jocelyn was asking us if she was going to move to Colorado, or Sue who was asking about a spirit, or Kristen who asked about a person she likes. So you can ask different questions about work, love, money, things that you really care about. You can also ask questions for your friends or your family. Sometimes you wonder, is my mom okay? Is my dad okay? Is my grandma okay? Am I going to visit them? Am I going to move to another country? What is the situation right now for me in Miami? You can ask lots of questions, and one question each, por favor. But yes, and I will check the tarot for you and tell you what I see. I also use my intuition, of course. It's not just the tarot, but that's what I do. I want to say hi to forgot your name, but I remember Shetkuti. I forgot your name. I'm sorry, I just see your last name. But welcome to the show. You can type in a question if you want on Instagram, and thank you for joining. Also on YouTube, and I will tell you a little more about what's going on with you, at the moment. Meanwhile, I wanted to pick a card for all of us. As a vibration. What is the vibration of the weekend for all of us? You, me, our friends, for the whole planet. What is going on right now? So I'm going to shuffle the cards and pick a crystal card and see what is going on for us. And I'm going to say hi to everyone who's joining me. You can type in your question if you want to know something, if you want me to respond to one of your questions. I want to show you my beautiful t-shirt that I printed here in Mexico. It's youtube.com/RaphaelPsychic. You can join me on YouTube, and then you will be notified whenever there's a show. It's completely free, of course. And when you join me on my YouTube, it helps me just doing more shows and grow and be happy. And so you could totally subscribe. That will really help me. And then let me see a bit what is going on for the whole planet this weekend. What is the message from the crystal cards? So you know what? I'm very happy with what I see. This is going to be a good weekend. The card that comes up is the joy, the opal. So you know what, people? After all the bullshit and the mess we've been going through in winter, the masks, the COVID, the fear, the no sex, no this, no that, the joy is coming back. I love this card. It's about joy. Do something that you're excited about this weekend. Have fun, see your friends. If you can't meet them, but I do think that you can manage to meet people if you're careful, if it's someone who's not sick. So see someone that you really like this weekend, put some music, dance, eat some cookies, do something fun. If you're in Miami, you can go out. If you're in Texas, I think there's no more mask. So, in the place that allow for it, do as much, have as much fun as you can. This is a very good weekend for you. By the way, it's a celebration this weekend in Mexico on Monday. I don't know what it is, but everyone's really excited about it. So there will be a lot of celebration here on the beach during the weekend. So do like Mexico this weekend. Joy for everyone. Do something to enjoy. Enough suffering, enough bullshit of the winter. This is a time to enjoy, to have fun, talk to your friends, watch something fun, dance, put some music, show me what you do. And now you can type in your question. We still have a little bit of time right now. Michaela is asking me on Facebook. She's saying hi. I just wanted to say, Michaela, if you can join me on YouTube, it's much better. I'm going to tell you why, because you will be surprised. Like on Facebook, what happens sometimes, there's some weird psychic and witch people that start bothering everyone who types on my wall. They want to try to get people to go on their page or whatever. So it's been a little bit of I'm doing actually a witch hunt every week. I'm hunting these crazy people who are talking to all the people on my wall, you know. So please stay with me. Do not go with these crazy witches that are trying to, I don't know what they're trying to do to you. The total, yeah, brother loco, that's what you say. So join me, Michaela, if you want on YouTube. It's very simple. You just click here. I just sent you the link, and then you will be able to type in your question. By the way, Michaela is from England. I wanted to remind you, I used to live in London. It's one of my favorite cities in the world. I spent 5 years in London. My company is there. I have very good friends in there. And, you know, I moved there like from France a long time ago. And it was just amazing to find people that were really open-minded, cool, always ready to have a good laugh, and that did not take themselves seriously. That's what I like about England. You know, they always have a right joke. Sometimes you understand, sometimes you don't. But when you don't, or when you do, you're just falling down because it's just too funny, you know, like the Brits, they just have a sense of humor. So Michaela, you can now, if you want, type in your question. We still have a little bit of time altogether. And yeah, there's Zalo who's saying, I want to ask about my work. So let me see for you, Zalo, on Instagram, what's work, you know, what the card want to tell you about work. So let me put a few cards and see a little bit what I'm sensing. So I'm going to put 3 cards on the table, see like the positives, the negative, and the outcome of the situation. So let me see the positive, negative. You know, I see there's a choice, you know, you're kind of in between, you're not sure, you know, where you should go, what you should be doing. So you're not sure, you don't know if you want to really follow your heart in terms of work, you know, it's very much, oh, by the way, hello, somebody from Oaxaca, I don't know how to pronounce it, it's saying hi, I know the food is delicious there, so greetings. But then back to Zalo, who's asking about the work. Yes, I see this kind of confusion, not knowing, do I want this, do I want that? So it's very much, you know, not being sure about what you really want. It's confusing. You want to change, you want to move forward, but you are scared, you know, of defeat. But what I feel is that you need to get started, you know, you need to get started. I see a contract, there will be a contract coming for you. So don't be too scared. If you fail once, you know, you won't necessarily fail twice. Most people that are very successful in life, you know, and I can, you know, there's thousands, you know, singers, president, presenters, engineers. There's so many people, people in sports, you know, so many people that accomplish so much. They failed 500 times. In fact, Edison, you know, the guy who created like the record thing, failed many times, you know, he failed tons and tons of times. And then finally he created, you know, these records, and everything that we do now comes from him. Not everything, but a lot of things. So what I'm trying to tell you is, even if this is not the right move, you know, and if you feel like, okay, I'm moving forward, it's going to end, I'm going to have problems, no problem. There will be something for you later on for you that's going to happen. There's going to be a contract. So you need to keep going, you know, even if you make mistakes, even if you get fired, if there's a job that doesn't work out, whatever, there will be something that will work out for you. That's what I'm sensing for you. So keep moving, and don't, you know, sometimes we have a job, or people they're working somewhere, and they're like, should I stay or not because I have stability, or should I leave that job? And sometimes it's good to leave the job because maybe something amazing is going to happen next, you know, to you. And you know, sometimes life brings amazing things to you. So it's not always dark. We always tend to think, you know, oh my God, I'm leaving my job and then I'm going to end in the street and it's over. And no, not for you. I feel that there will be a contract for you. So I like what I see. And then there's Michaela, who's saying, you have a great energy. Thank you. You say, I love Spain, lived in Spanish, beautiful soul, family people. That sounds great, Michaela. I lived in Spain too. I just want to remind you, I'm French 100% with my accent, but I love Spain and I love Mexico as well. These are 2 really fun places. And I hope you will visit us in Mexico, Michaela. If you want to type in a question, you can ask us a question about work, love, money, or something you would like to know. You're very welcome. Type it in the chat right now or on YouTube. That would be really great. And meanwhile, let me see what is going on in Instagram. Yes, let me remind you what we do here every Friday. Basically, this is Tarot Live. This is a show that is on YouTube, but it's also on Instagram. You can type in questions about work, love, money. If you want to know something about yourself, you want to know something about your partner, your girlfriend, your wife, your boyfriend, your husband, or your ex-husband, or you want to know something about love, what is going on, you know, with love in your life. You want to know what's going to happen with work, especially right now with these COVID times. You don't really know, you know, a lot of things have been changing. There's a lot of transition. So anything you want to know, you found the right place. I am Raphael, the world's medium, and you just have to ask a question, and I will tell you. I can see Mamaj, who's coming here, joining us. Hello on Instagram. If you want to type in a question, you're very welcome. You can ask me, and I will tell you a little bit what I see for you, what the card have in store for you, what's happening in your life. So she's asking me, Mamaj, Joanna, okay, will my podcast be a hit? So let me see. I hope so. I would love to hear about it. So let me put some cards and see if your podcast is going to be a hit. By the way, Mamaj, I have a question. Are you on Clubhouse? Because I just joined Clubhouse, like, you know, everyone did. I think a lot of people did. But are you on Clubhouse? I was just wondering because I will be soon doing something on Clubhouse as well, this app where it's only audio. There's no picture in there, but why not? So I will be doing a show there. So let me see for you, Joanna, how things are going to go when it comes to your podcast. Okay, so yes, no, I'm putting some cards. It's very much about, you know, what you put in there, you're going to get rewarded just equally. You know, it's going to be really equally to what you put in there. So it's very much about that. Everything you put in there, you'll be rewarded for it. So you need to keep, you know, being yourself, you know, and putting all your energy out there. It's very much about what you put. You need to put as much as you can in there, you know, as much energy, as much research. That's what is required from you to do. Be a little bit careful. Sometimes you may get advice or people might criticize it, but just stick to your goal. It's very much about generosity, what you give out there. So the quality, generosity, it's 100% about what you put out there, Joanna, you know, so you need to really, really keep your balance. If people don't like certain things or make comments, you know, sometimes when you put something out there, people say, oh, I didn't like that, I didn't like this, whatever. So you can listen to it. Sometimes it's very good advice. Sometimes it's like, you know what, let me close my ears because whatever. I stick to my system, to my thing. I don't want to change, and it's been working that way. Why change? So I think it's a bit like that with you. Keep the balance. Don't change too much. Don't listen too much to what people say to you. You know, sometimes people criticize. So forget about it. I see a lot of gossips around, a lot of people criticizing, but just keep doing your thing, keep being honest, keep being true to yourself. And I see that this is how you get people's love. You know, what I've noticed as well, if you are real, you know, I think it works. You know, it's very much about being real. For many years, people have been trying, you know, to kind of like put makeup or to conceal everything, to hide everything. And I think we got to a point where, you know what, this is not working anymore. You want the truth. People want the truth. Enough makeup, enough fake this, fake that, because at the end of the day, we can see now what's going on. And I think when you are true and you're real, this is the key to success. I think that's what people need right now. They need real stuff. You know, you can't just be like behind the wall all the time and thinking that everything's fabulous. I think the wall is down now. And the more real you are, the more things will work out. And I feel that's how things are going to be for you, Joanna. So I hope I was able to bring a little bit of clarity in your life, in your podcast. I would love to know what this podcast is, by the way. You can totally send me a message and tell me, so I will listen to it. That would be great. And well, we're getting close to the end of the show. Actually, I get a notification from Clubhouse at the same time. Some show is starting there. So if you're on Clubhouse, by the way, you can friend me there. Raphaël Pathé, the world's medium, and of course, like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, you know, because I do another show on Monday called Talk to Spirit, and then we communicate with different spirits, people who crossed over from the other side. So if you have a person you really wanted, you know, you're not sure, you haven't seen them in a while, they crossed over there on the other side, you don't know what's going on there. This is something I do as well. I communicate with ghosts, spirits, and I've been doing that for a long time. Actually, they come and talk to me, basically, more than me trying to push them to talk to me. They actually talk to me, so I have sometimes to relay the information, you know, to talk about it, because sometimes it's just a lot of things I have to say. And but I want to say, Joanna, you are very welcome. I hope you will be here next Friday. I will put more fan here because it's really hot here in Mexico, and the window is closed because there's a bar downstairs that they put loud music. So I will put a bit more fan next week, so I don't look like a roast chicken. But that was really great to have your question. I want to say hi to Romeo, who joined us on Instagram. And then we have on YouTube, we have Liz who's joining us. Liz, are you on YouTube as well, by the way? She's saying hi. Yes, I just wanted to make sure that she joined us on YouTube because once again, YouTube and Instagram are a little safer, I find, than Facebook for some reason. So I'm just, I just told her to join. We still have 4 minutes to go. So if you still have a question, Liz, if you want to ask a question, or on Instagram, you're very welcome. In 4 minutes, the show is over. So if you have a question about work, love, money, this is the time to type it in. This is the time to ask the question. Anything you want to know about yourself or about somebody else, this is the right place to be. The Tower Life. Every Friday, 6 p.m. LA time, 9 p.m. New York time, you can ask your question and I check with my tarot deck what is going on and I tell you what is happening. So it is going to be about work, love, money, like a partner. You want to know if you live in the right city. So this is what Shetkuti is asking me. So are you in the right city? So let me see. Now I want to say to Liz right now on Facebook, I'm only here for a few more minutes. Come on YouTube and ask your question, and then you will we will finish the show with your question. But now let me see. Are you in the right city? So let me see. I want to say hi to Florian from St. Bart's. I hope everything is fine there in St. Bart's. Welcome. And let me see. Okay, so first I'm going to see, are you in the right city, Shetkuti official? And then we can talk about something else after the second question. So are you in the right city? Let me see. Yeah, no, maybe. So let me check a little bit what the card wants to say. It feels like it has been a good city for a while. What I like is like the Ace of Wands, means like there was a lot of energy for you there. But what I don't like is that in a long run, it's taking your energy, it's fading. Sometimes you go to a city, you stay for a while. It's amazing at first. And then after 2-3 years, it feels like it's fading away, it's fading out. And that's what I feel is going to happen where you are. This is why there's a death card. There's going to be a transition because you just will have to move. There will be a moment when it's just not the right place for you anymore. I'm going to answer to the other question quickly because we're getting to the end of the show. We have a few minutes and I want to tell you, to see what I can feel. So are you with the right partner? Because, sometimes the city comes as part of it's a package. You've got the city, the job, the partner, you've got everyone in there. So let me see if you are with the right partner. So the partner is here, you're here. Let me see. Yes, definitely. That's the right partner for you. There's absolutely no doubt about it. This is the Ace of Cup. Because I do a show in French and then in English, so sometimes I get mixed, and in Spanish as well. I talk like in 25 languages. Yes, the Ace of Cup definitely means like the connection you have with this partner. The Ace of Cup is very good. This is the right person. It's a lot of love. It's really, really good. So I hope I was able to bring a bit of light in your weekend. Shetkuti, I can't remember your name. I'm sorry. I just see like the name of your Instagram. So yeah. So what I wanted to say is I wish you a very good weekend. I wanted to say the crystal card for all of us this weekend is the opal card came up. So it's a lot about the joy, enjoy this weekend. Don't get too stuck about what happened this year. It's a transition. Spring is coming. Do something fun, this weekend. See somebody you care about. Sometimes you need a break, from sadness, from boredom, just a break. Put some music on, and have fun and see some good friends or call them or watch a show that you like. This weekend, it's permitted. You can. It's a moment to have fun, just bring a good vibe. That's what I feel for you. That's what I want you to do. So I'm going to answer. Elizabeth is asking a question. She was asking on Facebook, now she's on YouTube. So regarding my question earlier about my promotion, can you tell me if you don't see it coming at all or not just before? So the question is, you want to know if you are going to get, because, okay, you're asking me a promotion. Can you tell me if you don't see it coming at all or just not before 6 months, a year? Okay, so Elizabeth was asking me earlier on the French show if she was going to get a promotion. And okay, and I didn't see it coming very much. So let me just see if it's still going to happen maybe after 6 months. No, but Elizabeth, I remember what I saw actually earlier on. I don't need the card. I feel that No, I didn't see it happening, this promotion, I have to say. I saw a little, I remember I saw a little package, a little something, you know. It was very much like a little bit of money coming in, but it was not a promotion. I didn't feel that way. So I don't really see the promotion coming in. I see a little bit of money coming, but I don't really feel a promotion. That's not what I felt, Elizabeth. And then we have Bo who say hi. So hello, Bo. Thank you, Sue, for the red roses you're sending me. Sue, every time I go to a flower store, Sue, one day told me I needed to be surrounded with roses. It was a flower. I do like them very much, red roses. I think we probably all like them. It's a beautiful flower. And every time I walk past a flower store, I think of you when you tell me, you know, when I see the roses, I remember what you told me, Sue. So it's very nice. Very good vibe. Very, very, very good to hear that. So then we have Bo's asking a question. Okay, so Bo is asking, here is my question. This is going to be the last question now on YouTube. Here's my question. If there is time, will I part ways with Blake on good terms? So let me see. Okay, so Blake is Bo's husband, I think I remember. So let me see. If there is time, will I part ways with Blake on good terms? So let me see. So Bo is here. Blake is here. This here. Let me see. I'm not sure that you will want that, to tell you frankly. You know, it feels that maybe not. I feel that if it's ending, it's ending. This is what I'm sensing very much. You know, I did not feel that was going to happen. By the way, I really did not see a divorce, you know, in this situation, because you asked me earlier on during other shows if you would have a divorce. I did not see a divorce coming. I didn't really feel that way, but I feel that if there's a divorce, it's going to be an ending. Yes, I don't feel that you will be in bad terms, but you will not really connect with each other. That's what I'm feeling. If you end it, you know, you will end it. This is what I'm sending, you know. Yes, it feels very much that way. So Elizabeth is saying, yes, I hope you are wrong. I hope I'm wrong. It's true. What I want to tell you as well, what I tell you when you ask me a question is what the cards feel. It's my intuition as well. Sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes I'm not. I have to say, many people come back to me and say to me that I'm right. That's why I've been doing this job for 10 years. But I have been wrong sometimes, you know, like I did not see the coronavirus. I didn't see it coming, for instance. I knew something a little bit fucked up was going to happen. Like I thought it was going to be a war. I was actually preparing for the next war. I have to tell you now, for the past 2 years, I was preparing for World War III. That's why I'm in Mexico somehow. But then we had COVID instead. But it looks a little bit like it somehow, if we think about it. But, you know, I don't know everything. You know, I know some things. So it's always very important to remember you are the master of your own life. For all the important decisions, you need to really listen to yourself and take the decisions, you know, that because you are in control of your life. I'm just here to bring you advice. And sometimes it can help a lot. But still, it's very much about you taking your own decisions. So thank you very much for watching tonight. It was a pleasure to see, you know, to see what's happening on Instagram, to see the new people watching on Instagram, everyone on YouTube again. It's great to see you here. Elizabeth is saying, yeah, we are kind of in a war kind of thing with the COVID. It's a bit of a war. I agree with you. But let's hope everything's going to be better. Have a great weekend. Do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel with my new t-shirt if you like it. And I will see you very soon. Mondays is another show, Talk to Spirit, at 6 o'clock LA time and 9 o'clock New York time. And then we will talk to different spirits and ghosts. And it's going to be a hot moment, I can tell. Take care. Have a great weekend. Great seeing you. Goodbye.